There are moments when our silence holds more power than any word we could ever utter. In a world where noise surrounds us, where voices clash and emotions spiral out of control, the true strength lies in knowing when to remain silent. Silence is not weakness. It is not fear. It is the discipline of a mind that has mastered itself, that understands the weight of words, the impact of action, and the futility of uncontrolled emotions. 1. When anger clouds your judgment. In the heat of anger, our vision narrows, our thoughts become weapons, and our words unforgivable. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, reminds us that the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Silence in anger is the shield that protects us from ourselves. It is in this silence that we regain our composure, allowing us to respond with reason rather than react with wrath. 2. When emotions threaten to overwhelm. We are all creatures of emotion, but not all emotions serve us. There are those that rise like a storm, threatening to consume everything in their path. A true Stoic understands that not every emotion deserves a voice. When you feel the surge of destructive emotion, fear, envy, despair, embrace silence. It is within this silence that you will find the strength to overcome, to transcend, to emerge unshaken. 3. When words will only fuel the fire. There are conflicts that cannot be won with words. Times when every argument, every justification, only fans the flames of discord. As Epictetus wisely advised, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In these moments, silence becomes our greatest ally. It is a quiet defiance, a refusal to be dragged into the chaos of others. Through silence, we choose peace over pride, resolution over resentment. 4. When the truth is too painful. Truth is a double-edged sword. There are times when the truth, though clear to us, will bring nothing but pain to others. In these moments, silence is not deceit, but compassion. The Stoic knows that there is wisdom in withholding the truth when its revelation serves no purpose but to harm. As Seneca once said, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. To remain silent in the face of painful truth is to carry the burden of that truth for the sake of another's peace. 5. When you are tempted to boast. Pride is a subtle poison, one that can lead us astray if we are not vigilant. The urge to boast, to seek validation through the praise of others, is a weakness that Stoicism teaches us to conquer. In moments of success, let silence be your companion. The recognition of our own achievements should be internal, grounded in self-awareness, not in the fleeting admiration of the crowd. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants, said Epictetus. Silence in success is the mark of true wealth of character. 6. When you do not know. There is no shame in not knowing. The true shame lies in pretending that we do. Socrates famously declared, "I know that I know nothing." In ignorance, silence is the path to wisdom. It is in our silence that we listen, that we learn, that we grow. To speak without knowledge is to expose our own foolishness. Let us be silent in the face of our ignorance and humble in our pursuit of understanding. 7. When others speak ill of you. Gossip, slander, and criticism, these are the arrows that others may shoot at us. But a Stoic does not raise a shield of words in defense. Instead, we stand in silence, allowing the arrows to fall harmlessly to the ground. Marcus Aurelius taught us to choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been. In silence, we deny others the power to wound us with their words. 8. When you are faced with injustice. Injustice is a bitter pill to swallow. It ignites a fire within us, a desire to right the wrongs, to demand justice. But there are battles that cannot be won with noise. The Stoic understands that there are times when silence is the most powerful response to injustice. It is not the silence of submission, but the silence of strength. Through our silent resolve, we endure, we persist, and in time, justice may find its way. In these 8 situations, silence is not an absence but a presence of mind, of spirit, of the inner strength that defines the Stoic way. We are not made weaker by our silence, but stronger, more resilient, more in control of ourselves and our destinies. The path of Stoicism is not an easy one, but it is one of profound transformation. Through silence, we cultivate the self-control and fortitude that allow us to rise above the chaos of life, to overcome the destructive emotions that seek to rule us. In the end, let us remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Let us, then find our strength in silence.